So in this video, we are going to learn about some basic bash commands. So in this video, we are going to learn about how you can make a file, how you can make a folder, how you can remove a file, remove a folder, how you can change directory, change path of the file, how you can move files from one folder to another folder, how you can copy one file from one folder to another folder, and much more, like how you can open VS Code editor directly from your terminal, which is very essential for your interviews. So let us we first start with installation of the bash terminal. For this, we first let open our browser, search for git install Windows, git install Windows 11. And when you search for this, here the first site, you go there and click on Windows if you are using Windows operating system, and if you are on Mac OS or Linux, you can switch from here and you can install from these links shown below according to your need. So let I open my Bash here. So Bash will look like something like this. So when you first install and open it, it will be like this. So currently here it is showing our username and some root memory. So we are currently now in our root memory of the device. So if I want to list all the files and folders that are present in my root memory, for this we use a simple command ls. So ls basically just lists all the files and folders in our current directory. So now I am in my root directory. So if I do ls means list. So I press enter, and here you can see it is showing all the files and folders present at my root directory in my Windows system. So suppose if I have to move from my root directory to another directory, say C drive or D drive. So I just do cd. Cd means change directory, and I enter the file of a path where I want to move. I just press D and double column and I press enter. So here it something changed. Here is now showing D, and as earlier there it's showing nothing, no directory. So we are in root directory at that time. So now I am at my D directory at this time. And if I want to list all the files and folders at my D directory, then I just simply do ls list. So it will basically list all the files and folders at my D directory. And I press enter, and here are all files and folders present at my D directory. Suppose now if I want to make a folder in a D directory, then I just have to do mkdir. Mkdir means make directory. Directory means a folder. So if I press mkdir space, and now my directory name, folder name that I want to give it. Suppose I name it first tutorial, and now I press enter. And now if I want to see if my folder is successfully present in D folder, is it created or not, then I just have to list all my folders and files in that at that path, and I do list, and here we search for our folder that we name first tutorial. So we can here here we can see that our folder has been successfully created in our D directory. So if we can also check it out using the cd and first. So here one important thing is that if you write few words of the file and folder and then press enter, then it auto completes. That's the one benefit of bash, and press enter. So now we are currently in our folder that we just made, and we can confirm it by using file explorer in our D directory, and we can look for the folder that we have created just early, and it was first tutorial. Here you can see that folder that we have, that we just created using our bash terminal. So now if we go inside it, it shows the folder is empty. So we can add any file in it. So for this building a file, we use new command which is touch. Touch command is just basically to make a file inside a folder or at, at a specific path you are in. So I use touch and space and I enter the file name that I want to save. So I enter suppose first.txt and press enter. And here you can see my first.txt file has been made. Inside first.txt file has been created inside my folder that I created using my bash terminal. List all the files and folders. Here you can see my file is showing here. And now next thing what I can do is next command I can tell you is going back means moving one directory to another directory. Say if we are in this folder right now, first tutorial, and we now want to move one step back to the directory. Then for this we use cd space dot dot and press enter. So now we have successfully moved one directory back, one path back. So and suppose if we want to move to the root directory directly, then for this we have command cd and press enter. So we are now exited all files and folders to the directly to read root directory. And here you can see that our terminal has so much things, and if we want to clear all of these things, then for this we use a command clear and press enter. It clears our terminal, not the work that we have done, just the terminal itself. And the another directory we have to delete files. Suppose the test.txt file that we made in our folder. So we move to that directory cd and cd first tutorial, that folder name that we just made. And here we can list all the files that here the file that we just made. So I just want to remove it, so I do remove and the file name. And if I list all the files and folders, here you can see it has been removed, and I you can confirm it by moving to that folder. So it's basically showing working on it. So we can so here you can see the folder is empty, so the file has been removed from this place. So our next, according to this, we have done with all the important commands that we must know. So the next command I will tell you is that is moving a file to another folder and renaming the file. Suppose if we are at this D and if we want to rename the first tutorial to the second tutorial, then I just do mv and the file name or folder name that I want to rename. I enter the file name and I enter the new name that I want it to be. So I name it second tutorial and press enter. So my first tutorial is now changed to second tutorial. Here we can confirm it. So it's here. And the next thing that I will tell you how to move a file to the folder. Suppose I make a file here, name first.txt, and here we can confirm it. So here I have first.txt and I want to move this file to the folder that we just created, second tutorial. For this, we also use the mv command and I I first choose which file I want to move. I just enter the file name and the path where I want to move it. So the path is second tutorial and I press enter. And if I list the file names here, that first tutorial, first.txt file has been removed and it is now in my folder second tutorial. So here you can see now file is inside the folder that I want to. So important command that interviewer sees and you should be knowing as a developer is opening VS Code directly from your terminal. So it's easy if you want, like if you have a folder, if you have a project and you want to open that project directly in your VS Code, then we just go to that folder. Then I just go to that folder and now I am in the folder that I want to open in VS Code. Then I just enter code space dot and press enter. Now my this folder is opened in VS Code, and that's actually a cool stuff to do. And now the important part is if you don't understand it well, you can this can be cleared by practicing and using it in your day-to-day use. So don't try to remember all the commands initially, because as the way you use these commands, you are going to habitate to this, and it will be pretty easy for you. So just keep using them in your day-to-day life. If you want to open a file, create a file, something like that, don't use your file explorer. Just do it from your bash terminal. And while are you doing it, you may feel stuck and you may want to learn new things. And for this, you can use Google, ChatGPT, or maybe YouTube. And that's the way real engineers learn. So don't chase for remembering all these commands. Just practice, and these will be like your muscle memory after some time. And that's all for now. Goodbye.